Welcome to the JesseAF show, where imagination and reality collide. Take a step, but watch out. It can get a little weird. I do a lot, and that's why I'm a well-rounded artist on Instagram, or at least I think. No, I changed it to just my name. But I used to be a well-rounded artist on Instagram and also on YouTube. But yeah, I absolutely love doing everything that I can possibly do, like woodworking or anything else that is in my grasp, because learning new things all the time is just kind of daily life for me. I always focus on every little thing every single day. What can I learn about this? What can I learn about that? What have I not learned yet about that? Every single day is a learning experience for me. I do look at life like that. I listen to the Gary V audio experience every single day, on my trip home, on my trip to work. I enjoy listening because I'm learning a lot about social media marketing. Because guess what? Gary Vaynerchuk owns a social media marketing focused business in New York City, and it makes a lot of money. I think a $150 million business is a big business. Over 1,000 employees, I believe. Crazy stuff. But I love learning from that stuff, and listening to a podcast of a guy that literally gives out all of his best content for free, his best information for free. Why not? Take that. Use that information that he gives out and just learn as much as you can. I am a sponge when it comes to learning different things, but except for when I read. I don't really learn a whole lot when I read. I learn a lot more when I actually read and then write what I read. There's a funny story to that. I was learning HTML, which is a coding language for websites that you see on the internet. Every website. And it's basically just the framework of a website. You know, this line, that word is bold, that word isn't bold, all that kind of stuff. And I have this HTML and CSS book. I never got to the CSS part, but I'm not a coder, okay? I cannot write code. I can, but it's just not my thing. I don't like doing it. Anyway, let's get back to it. I would literally write down every single word for word of every single page of the HTML side. That's why it took me forever, and I haven't even gotten to the CSS part. But I would write everything down every single day, and I filled up a notebook. On it. Because writing things down really gets into my mind. When I cannot remember a number, I literally just write it down and then I can't forget it. It's like, why can't I not forget this now? Just because I wrote it down. It's weird like that, but I can't do math in that way either. I have to, I'm weird with how I learn things. I'm more of a doer instead of a reader and listener. I do, and I watch people do, and then I learn from them, and that's kind of life. You know, I absolutely love that. That's why I created this podcast, because I know that for me, I'm going to be able to look back into my past and be able to see everything that I've done and learn from all my mistakes that I've already made. And then guess what? In my future, I'm going to try not to make those same mistakes. That's life, right? I mean, I looked at all my older episodes, and it's like, I wasn't really active. I was like, hi everybody, my name is Jesse Grossbohlin, and welcome to the JesseAF show. And that's boring. You want someone that's active. You want someone that's moving around. You want interest. You don't want me just to sit in one place and talk monotone. That's why I do make the podcast the way that I do now. I really do enjoy creating different visual aspects to the podcast video, and it's a lot of fun for me. I enjoy every single day of my life. Like I've said maybe 10 times already so far in this episode. I love talking. I love talking to people. I've always been that kind of person to stand up in front of people and tell people what's going on, or what's on my mind, or what this speech is all about, or whatever. I really enjoy talking to people. I enjoy conveying my message to people. And when I was watching these executives or the directors of whatever today in the morning at this event, this tape cutting ceremony, I noticed that some of them weren't really talkative. They were fumbling all over the place. They didn't know what they were saying. They were reading a piece of paper. I'm the kind of person that cannot read that piece of paper and read that speech to everybody. It has to be from here. It has to be from my heart. I have to be able to remember and think about everything that I want to talk about. I cannot read word for word. I cannot do that. What I'll do is I'll create bullet points. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about that. And I want to talk about that. That's what I did in the beginning of the podcast. I actually did create bullet points. I want to talk about this, that, and that. And it worked for me. It's 10 o'clock. Awesome. 21 minutes in. Anyway, I really do enjoy living every single day like it's my last. I enjoy living every single day like it's the most important day in the world, because it is. And then tomorrow will be the most important day of the world. And then the next day, like I've said in the past, I really do enjoy every single day that I live. And it's very difficult for me to be upset with the way that I live and the life that I have, because I live a pretty good life. I mean, I know a lot of people that have really tough lives when everything goes wrong, and it's like, man, that sucks. You know, I am so grateful for the life that I have. I'm so grateful for the podcast that I have. I'm so grateful for the phone, the computer, the mouse that I have. You know, I'm grateful for everything that I have. And I'm really grateful for all of you guys, all my followers. I really do enjoy creating these podcasts every single day, but every single day is a little difficult. I do have so much to talk about every single day. That's why I'm just talking on and on and on for 22 minutes now, because I can just talk. I enjoy talking. I enjoy explaining my life. I enjoy talking to you guys about my failures, about my successes, because guess what? I think it's beneficial for you. I've been wearing a bright neon orange shirt, or it's a jacket, for the past couple of days, school bus driving. I don't care if I pop out like a sore thumb in everybody's vision. I don't care if I stand out to all the high school students on my bus. I'm not afraid of them. I'm not afraid of looking weird to them. I'm an adult. High school is olden days. I mean, like 5 years ago, kind of olden days. I think it was 5 years ago. Yeah, it was just about 5 years ago when I was in 12th grade. Anyway, I really do enjoy being myself, no matter if I'm a sore thumb, if I'm weird, if I'm stupid sounding. I don't care. All I care about is being myself. I care about making myself happy, and doing this podcast every single day, or every day that I get a chance to, that makes me happy. It's a way for me to voice my opinion, way for me to get things off my chest, and a way for me to voice what's going on inside my head. Things that I'm thinking about, things that I'm not thinking about, things that I'd rather think about more. Like the story, the blog that I was doing. I've not posted a story ever since the second story that I posted, and I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. And when I do have that need again to post stories or to write a story, I'm going to do it. That's just who I am. I'm that kind of live in the moment kind of person. But at the same time, I'm always planning for the future. I'm always thinking about what I'm going to do next. I always set all these crazy goals, crazy amounts of goals. But you know what? I'm happy with that. I'm happy with any goal that I accomplish. Even if it's not a perfectly 100% daily podcast, I'm still going to be happy with it. I hope you guys really enjoyed today's episode. I know I did. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you have a really great day.